Been looking for a 5-bedroom home with all the luxury finishes? Well, you're in luck. Today we're going to be touring an amazing home from Granville, and it has all the luxury finishes. I'm excited for you to take a look at this one today, so you're not going to want to miss it. If you're new to the channel, my name is Joe Parks. I'm your local realtor here, and I help people find the right home for them and their families. People just like you. Text, email, and call me every day, and I absolutely love it. So I look forward to hearing from you. And with that, let's go in and tour the Granville area. It's called the Aria. We're gonna tour that today. Let's go. All right, so I'm excited for you guys today to take a look at this property here because we got some great luxury finishes. So with that being said, let's go in and take a look at what we're working with today. So right off the bat here, we swing off to the left and we got our first bedroom right away. And it's a pretty good sized room here. Tall vaulted ceilings, so like that. Look at the shape of the windows. The windows have a great little, instead of the normal square, this is a nice feature with the arches here. So that kind of adds a little nicer feel to it. And then we've got a walk-in closet here in the very first bedroom that we're coming to. So it's a nice size walk-in closet. Check it out, guys. For this just to be your normal side bedroom, it's a pretty good size here. And it's vaulted, so you could add more shelving up at the top on this property. Going back out here, there's a bedroom, a bathroom right here off to the, right across from that bedroom. And this bathroom has the extra large size tiles in the shower. Again, the ceilings are extra high, so it makes you feel a lot more spacious. Looks like we got some quartzite countertops there. So this is a very nice bathroom. This is the bathroom that's right across from the first bedroom. And it's also accessible to your guests that come in. And then we're looking at some tile flooring that has that wood finish look. It's a really long hallway, but it's nice. You're not just down a narrow hallway. You've got some rooms like this office off to the side here. Now you can see that this can be a nice office, and it comes with the built-in furniture here with the drawers and also some shelving. So that's an option. And I love putting the doors here, the idea of putting the doors with the glass. So you have the privacy, but yet you're not closed off from everyone. So you're still dialed into any action that's happening out in the main area. You can just kind of look through if someone needs to get your attention, they can kind of wave at you and you can come right on out. So I love that. And then it feeds right, this hallway feeds right into the living room. But right before we get to the living room, nice little nook area they put here. I think you could put anything here. In this instance, we've got they had the idea of putting like the wine and the glasses there. It's kind of cool, but think about what you want to put in that area. But this is a nice little feature just to kind of break it up, and you're not just walking down the hallway, just a narrow hall with no character. So now we go into the lit kitchen area here, and huge breakfast bar area where you have 4. This is a great idea to show you how much room you're working with. So if you had just put the normal bar stool here, I don't know if it would have showcased just how much space you have here. So without pulling out the measuring tape, this is a quick, fast way for you to see just how much space you're working with. Of course, they've got outlets on either side. So when you're sitting down with your designer, you definitely want to make sure you're getting your outlets for all of our electronics. We don't want to miss out on that. And then the refrigerator, I'm going to pull this out here. So this is a kind of nice fridge that's coming with it. And what's nice is that it's built right into the cabinetry here. So this is a nice finish here. And you got your upgraded little microwave. So this, with the big knobs, makes this microwave just makes it look a little bit a step up. And then here's your action oven here. So it's a nice looking appliance. And then we've got a butler pantry right over here. In this series, we still have access to the gas range, but we know that A lot of the builders are getting away from that. Got the great exhaust. Love the backsplash here with this this countertop. It matches pretty good. It's a beige color, but it's matching pretty good with this quartzite. We've got lots of cabinetry down below. So you got a lot of cabinetry next to the side of the oven. So we're still looking at that oven area there. And then we get into the huge kitchen sink. Now in this model here today, we've got the lighting fixture over the top. Just gives you an idea of how huge that vaulted ceiling is. So this really makes this room feel spacious. If you're open to 5 bedrooms, you definitely want to reach out to me so we can set a time for you to come in here and walk through this with me, because this is huge. I mean, just to walk through this, nice. It just feels so spacious. It's hard to capture that as I'm walking through. So we'll capture as much as we can, but you can change these light fixtures out. And then it's got that open feel because while you're in the kitchen area, you're still able to connect with the people that are dining and also the people that are entertaining in the living room area over there. We'll just go take a quick peek at that backyard. We're not going to walk out there today, but great idea with the way they've put together the backyard area here. So you've got a huge built-in patio that already comes with it, so you don't have to worry about putting your patio in. And then love the idea of putting your barbecue grill setup out here. So that for that outdoor dining feel, and then of course there's more seating onto the side of that. And then the way we've got it set up today, you still have room for some grass and some recreational cornhole activities going off to the right there. And then look at the wall here in the dining area. This is awesome. Just to kind of, again, it breaks up, it gives you more character with the cement right here against the wall. So instead of having all the walls being that cement, just one of the walls having this, it's a nice way to break it up. And then we're gonna go around past the kitchen, and we got one more bedroom down here. And this looks like as huge as it is, this has got to be our primary or master bedroom. This is huge. It feels huge. So if, you can look at the 2 windows on either side of the bed, windows on that wall next to the bed, so all along that wall window, so plenty of light. You got room for furniture at the foot of the bed. We got some rounds down in here, but we walk right into the bathroom here, so we're gonna be going on to the bathroom, taking a look at that here in a second. But look how huge this is, you guys. And then we continue with the nice flooring that we had earlier. And then we've got Jack and Jill sinks, which would make sense for a home this size. And then we've got the extra, every home doesn't have it, every master bedroom doesn't have it these days, it's gotten away from it, but I think it's a nice feature to have this powder area here. So as we have more and more personal care products, we need that counter space. You want to be able to grab it real quick and put it on, so all your colognes and perfumes right across here, leave a little space to do some makeup, and then you still got your mirror on the other side over there to leave all your other personal grooming products out. And then from there, we got the shower right here. So we passed the tub, and then we got the shower. And I love the little bench area there. It's just a nice little feature. This is definitely a big enough shower for 2 people. So just to give you an idea of how much space is in that shower. It's nice to kind of not feel like you're claustrophobic when you're getting your shower time in. And so with this side shower, this side, you're definitely not feeling like you're claustrophobic. And then, of course, it goes right into the master closet. Pretty decent sized master closet. We've got some shelving going on in here, some cabinets that they've already put inside. So this comes with it, and it's not, so you've got a lot of room for hanging clothes, putting things away in your drawers, and you got some shelving here. Pretty good sized closet. And then, love this feature, it never gets old for me, being able to flow from the master closet right into the laundry room. And so the laundry room has cabinetry, sink, and the idea of having a window helps bring that natural lighting in here, and again, an openness when you have that light. And then this door here will be the garage. We're not gonna go in there. And now you have out in the hallway here a little half bath. So there is another bathroom. Like when we first walked in, there was a bathroom across from the first bedroom. We're deep into the hallway area, and there's another bathroom for your guests to use. And this will be a half bath. And if we continue on around here, we've got the pantry, walk-in pantry, tons of shelving in here. Tons of shelving, all the way up to the top too. So you're being able to take advantage of all the space. Oftentimes they leave a big gap from so they'll leave a big gap from this shelf here up to the top. In this instance, we have another shelf, which I think is very helpful right there. And so now you have you're able to actually use that space. So very well thought out of. And then at the bottom, there's still enough room for you to use the bottom area as well. So great spacing in that walk-in pantry. And then this brings us around to the other side of the kitchen where we're at. So I love how they did that. So now we're gonna go back down the hallway here and up the stairs. Okay guys, so now we are up in the loft area. We come upstairs. Let's take a look over to see what it looks like. So you're able to lean over the loft here. And that was the kitchen area. Over to the right towards the dining area, table area, that's leading into the master bedroom around the corner there. And in that master bedroom area, you can end up it leads you into the laundry room. And if you go all the way back behind us, there's a pantry, and then you come out back over here next to the stove. You come out that way, and there's another half bathroom and laundry room back there. So this is a great way. You're looking over here, you can kind of look over, and it still feels huge, just leaning over this banister right here. This is a huge space, love it. And all the windows up top are adding to the openness and all the brightness of the home. So now into the loft area. We see that this couch gives you an idea how big this is. Look how big that couch is. And then back over here, we got shelving all across the wall. Of course, that could be entertainment area, desks, you name it, however you want to set this up. But I love showing the books and the seating. It gives you an idea of what kind of space you're working with. And then this leads right into the first bedroom here, right off the loft. So all the doors look like they're about 7 to 8 feet. And this is a really big size room. This is not I don't believe this is a primary bedroom, because the bathroom we saw and the one downstairs was so nice, and it led into the laundry room area. So that's usually a key indicator that's a master bedroom. But this room is so big, and having its own private bathroom, I mean, you guys can see, we look over at the bed, it's a pretty good size. I'm gonna say it's probably a queen size bed, and you've got stands on either side of the bed, so that's letting you know how big it is. And then it's got its own bathroom. So let's take a look at this bathroom, see what you get. Nice bathroom with the big tiles all the way up, so they tiled it all the way up. Full bath. You've got it's a full bathroom with the toilet, sinks. Now with the flooring, it got away from the wooden flooring on this one and went just basic tile that closely matches what's in the shower. It's a different color, but it's very close. But it works. The fan up above, the exhaust fan, but there's also a window, so you have some natural air coming into this bathroom. Love this feature. So right in here, I think we got a linen closet, so we'll open it up and take a look in here. Huge linen closet. Okay, so you got your linen closet there. And now we got a bathroom here for the folks upstairs to share. And then again, this is the full bath. So the last bedroom we saw had its own bathroom. And now we have this bathroom here, which there's gonna be shared by 2 other bedrooms. Nice tile again. This time we have Jack and Jill sinks. Great light fixtures up top, so you don't have to worry about having the low budget light fixtures. You got some nice light fixtures there. And then right next to that bathroom is your first bedroom. So we're on the second floor. This is the second bedroom up here. And now this room is not as big as the other room up here, but it's a pretty good size. Again, you can look at the queen size bed, and you got the stands on either side, plenty of space there. It's a good size room. And we got a mini walk-in closet here for you. Unlike the pantry, where we had the shelving all the way to the top, in this one, the shelving's lower, so of course if you want to take advantage of that space, you'll put more shelving in, but it's great that you have that option to use that space, along with hanging space, and then room for more shelving down here if you need it. All right, we got another linen closet. So we got 2 linen closets up here, so plenty of space for towels and sheets and bedspreads and all of that, comforters. And now we've got our last bedroom up top here. It's about the same size as the last bedroom, but it's just decorated a little different with smaller beds, just giving you a different view of what you can do with the room this size. All right, and so again with the closet, You got the closet here again, same thing. Same as the other one, same size closet, and you got the option for the shelving up here if you need it. All right. Right back out to the loft area so you can kind of get again a feel for what we just passed through. So bathroom here, 2 bedrooms. We're back into the loft area. And this loft area is a great hangout space. And of course, there's more living space out over here. So that kind of covers this model here. We'll see you in a second.